Akron's in their navy blue. As the tip is won by the Zips. Akron going from right to left to get today's game started. Freshmen that we talked about in the pregame show. 3 true freshmen in the starting lineup for Akron this year. And a nice drive from Clark, who's just a sophomore herself. Naira Clark has the first 2 points of the game. Now, NIU starters presented by U.S. Solar. Lacine, Saracanta, Sorensen, Wingate, and Hermoso. That's Hermoso lining up from the top of the key and giving the Huskies the lead. Marta Hermoso knocks down just her 10th three-pointer of the season. Looking for the response. Monique Mitchell hits from the corner. Everything's fallen early in this game.
When you're wide open like she was, I expect for you to knock it down every time.
Off a broken play, a nice drive and layup for Maria Saracanta. Corinne Reed kicks it outside. McGuff misses short on the three-pointer, and the loose ball is chased down by McGuff.
The Huskies want to win this game. They got to get on the glass. As you can see, when you don't get on the glass, you get wide open shots. And that's what I mean when I say Wingate is a very physical player, as she knocks down another 3. What's her percentage from 3 again?
Well, today it's 67%.
It's really important for both teams to defend the paint and just, shoot at a efficient clip, which Akron is doing pretty well, just as much as NIU is.
That's Liz Murphy. Maria Saracanta from Spain lobs it into Hermoso, finds Sorensen. Hermoso's been all over the floor today, knocking down a couple of threes, and that was a great assist to Sorensen. Got off to a great start, and then she left with foul trouble, but Emily Sorensen. Lob down low, the layup is good from Hermoso. Marta Hermoso has been outstanding in this first quarter. Outside, Sorensen a lot of the times has been getting it done from the inside. Not exactly what you'd expect from those two players.
And that's the thing about basketball.
Izzy Calloway into the game for Akron, controlling the basketball. Over to Corinne Reed. Reed drives on Saracanta, gets by Saracanta and lays it in.
One of the keys to the game.
Saracanta floats it up off the glass. It's good, and a foul. Saracanta.
Great focus, way to get to the rim, nice floater. A lot of shots you can work on,
but as we get towards the latter parts of the season, that's the biggest thing, limiting those mistakes, as Monique Mitchell knocks down a 3. Lacine looks to inbound it, finally finds Johnson, who's blocked underneath.
Akron is doing a great job defensively and doing an even better job of getting to the rim. As you can see there with an and one. And IU's going to have to come together and
to make it 4.
26 points last game. She's looking to repeat that same type of intensity today. She's done a great job of playmaking.
Sorensen looking for Wingate, didn't have her. Akron's done a good job of bottling up Wingate inside early, but it's Sorensen on the drive.
Strong take. For someone who doesn't take a lot of threes and hasn't shot a high clip this year, Hermoso's done a great job of making 2 threes. She's gotten a couple buckets down low, but
it could be a very good core for this team over the next few years.
Absolutely.
Three-pointer from the wing is a little bit short from Maddie Vasicki.
And then IU's on the run. That zone defense they just got into got them 2 points on the other end.
That's Emily Sorensen finishing at the end of the break.
In the few minutes she's played so far this year, she's been a really key contributor for their offense.
Tough off-balance shot from Maria Saracanta. Zips are back on the move. Inside, it's Naira Clark laying it in.
Great pass inside, but an even better catch to finish that with 2.
Wingate trying to get working from the outside now, as they've not been able to get the ball to her down low. They try to feed her again. This time she goes one-on-one with McGuff, kicks it outside to Conwell. Syra Conwell off the block, banks it in. Natalie Johnson gives it to McGuff. Three-point attempt is good for Johnson.
That's a big shot. Get them back up in this game. This Akron offense. And for somebody who hasn't really played big minutes throughout this year, she's done a great job of just...
Here's Saman Johnson. Driving to the right, ball poked free and stolen by the Zips.
Driving into traffic is never a good idea, as she turns the ball over there and gives Akron... She's going to help them hopefully win this game today if she keeps playing the way she is.
Yeah, and as we see, it wasn't just on the offensive end, it was on the defensive end. Hermoso back in the game, playing with 2 fouls and looking to pick up the assist, but Saracanta can't finish. Wingate can't either. Third chance. Nevaeh Wingate this time banks it in.
Really physical on the glass. Oh, NIU needs to do a better job of not scoring and then giving up a point on the other end so quick.
More than half the shot clock gone. Corinne Reed backs in, kicks it outside. 3-ball, Naira Clark got it. Akron's heating up again. Shot clock is down to 7 for Callaway. Bounced into the posts for Brew. Brew on the run, deadens it off the back of the rim and rolls it in.
Freshman. When she scores like that, you hardly forget that she is a freshman.
Nevaeh Wingate shoots over the double team, no good.
Can't force that one up.
Akron can take a double-digit lead here. Reed finds an open shooter. It's Natalie Johnson again. We talked before the game about limiting points in the paint as Clark airballs from the baseline.
And now Huskies are out in transition. Hopefully they can capitalize here.
Sorensen, wide open 3. Got it. 5-point game.
That's definitely a good start for NIU. Whichever team wins the first 4 minutes will have a good chance at winning this game.
Inside, Hermoso lays it up and in.
Doing a great job communicating.
Marta Hermoso's in double figures for the 2nd straight game, but the run comes to an end as Monique Mitchell knocks down the 3.
Spoke too soon. But when you're watching from the outside in, it's really interesting when the game is close.
As a fan, absolutely.
A lot of excitement.
Wingate fires it outside. Hermoso trying again from deep. She's hit 3 3-pointers in the game. Lob down low. Johnson knocks it away again.
You know, she's doing everything for Akron today. Are they able to capitalize off this turnover? She's wide open for 3. Nope.
Drives around Hermoso. Pull up. Short-range jumper is good.
As much as she's doing on offense, she's done a great job of setting the tone defensively.
Sarah Conta for 3. Got it for the Huskies, and we're tied at 46.
Okay, now this is a basketball game.
Brew into the corner. Murphy, good look. Off the front of the rim, offensive rebound. Corinne Reed back up and in. Offensive rebounds continue to set the pace for Akron.
Each team is itching for a win and an opportunity at that MAC tournament as Wingate gets in for an and one. Wow.
And a chance for the Huskies to take their first lead of the second half down the stretch.
That right there is what we call a 7 cut. You don't really set the screen. You just slip to the rim.
Misses for the first time today. She had made 8 consecutive free throws. Game high 14 points now for Wingate.
And Akron answers right back with another and one. So they both come out swinging. Mimosa needs to be careful. That's her 3rd foul. Akron's done a great job of taking care of the ball so far this half. As she's getting down, great finish.
Natalie Johnson, another 2. Huge game today for Johnson. Nevaeh Wingate knows how much NIU needs it, and she gets to the rim.
Again, it's the clash of the Titans. It's a lot of back and forth.
This is McGuff over to Callaway. Shot clock running low. Callaway's got to force it up, and she gets it to go.
That was phenomenal defense by the Huskies, but unfortunately, giving NIU free buckets at the free throw line isn't what they need right now as Wingate gets to the rim with an easy bucket.
Nevaeh Wingate's got 16.
She's really come alive in this half.
She does finally bounce it into Monique Mitchell. Mitchell spins around Hermoso, careful not to commit her 5th foul, and Mitchell is able to take advantage and lay it in. He gets the screen. Cross court, I think that was deflected by Lacine, still finds its way to Callaway, who misses the 3. Loose ball tracked down by McGuff.
Huskies have to rebound. They're giving up second chance opportunities that Akron capitalizes on. It's important they rebound. Oh, transition. Great pass.
Wingate for the tie. Great ball movement, running the break for NIU.
That's what I'm talking about. The job of looking down low and getting her the ball. It's really hard being a post player because a lot of times you're missed by your guards, but they need to they need to understand who's got the hot hand. And she does a great job of running the floor.
This is Mitchell swinging it around to the right side. Drive from Izzy Callaway. Kicked out to Johnson. Johnson gets around Sorensen, steps to her left, knocks down the jumper.
Big shot.
11 to shoot. Lacine drives, pull up, jumper is good.
Wow.
Nadeshka Lacine knocks down her first field goal in the last 2 games. Seconds to go. Let's get another look at it.
For someone who hasn't been a key factor offensively all game.
Brew dribbles to the right, drives the baseline.
Oh, wow.
Flips one up and misses. Rebound NIU and a timeout called. So Akron did not hold on until the end of the clock. They went quickly. Sarah Conta does get it to Wingate. Nevaeh Wingate takes it to the rim, blocked. Picked up by Akron, and we're going to overtime.
Wow. Great job of getting to the rim, playing off too. She just really needs to convert, especially at a time like this. And then IU gets the stop on the other end.
I think there might be some tired legs out there
out
right now.
running. Nadeshka.
Well, Lacine is not tired. She races down the floor and lays it in for the first points of OT.
She's really come alive. Come down with that ball and go back up cleanly.
Reed around the screen, drives to the right, up with the right hand, no. Offensive rebound, Clark puts it back up and misses. Third chance, Clark, yes, and a foul. Natalie Johnson works her way to the free throw line, lobs it up for Clark. Good positioning, Clark lays it in.
Great pass, but an even better finish by Nariah Clark.
Back up to Brew, clock at 5. Lobbed over to Natalie Johnson.
She has to
Johnson
shoot it.
drives, flips it up, and
Wow.
in at the buzzer. What a play by Natalie Johnson. Natalie Johnson, she's got 18, leading the Zips to an overtime lead. So 38.7 on the clock. They'll have to play it without their freshman Brew. Into Wingate, lays it in. Couldn't have done it any better.
Score. Give yourself an opportunity to score.
Sarah Conta gets it to Hermoso.
Quick.
Lobbed in for Wingate, off her hands and out of bounds, and nobody touched it for Akron. So that's a turnover.
And now you might have to foul right away.
Johnson
You have to
bounces
foul.
it over to Reed, and Corinne Reed. It'll still be a 2-score contest.
Free throws can win or lose your game.
Reed trying to make.
Let's see if they can keep it up and get a stop. One more stop to win this game.
Corinne Reed out of St. Charles East High School. It's Saman Johnson slicing down the lane, lays it up, no good.
Misses.
Rebound Akron, and that should do it. The Huskies will back off, and 75-68 is our final score. Akron defeats NIU in overtime.